After I talked in my past videos on how to write a convincing application, let's talk about the next step, the interview. Hi, my name is Martin, and this channel brings you to Germany if you want to. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Even if the interview are a little bit different each time, they have similarities. And the interview can be divided in several phases. To give you the confidence and the trust in yourself in the interview, I will give you to each phase several tips so that you can go through of them with supreme ease. A study has shown that an HR manager decides after 90 seconds whether they hire you or not. But let's start from the beginning. The normal process is that you start with small talk, and that would be like, how was your trip and did you found us, for example. And these are your 90 seconds frame. Prepare a variation of the answers to these questions and practice them over and over and over again. Do it with a smile in the front of the mirror and have a sympathetic gesture to this. It is so important because it will set up the whole interview to a positive interaction, and it will relax you and also your interviewer. After you passed the small talk, usually the self-presentation is following. And here you have to do the same again, just in a time frame of 3 till 5 minutes. Give your audience an idea of who you are, where you're coming from, what did you study, and what are your work experiences. Tell them a little story about you outside of your CV, and then spice it up with motivation, and end your stories with the reason why you applied for that job in that company. I repeat it here. Practice these stories in front of a mirror over and over again. Try to see the motivation in your eyes and stop the time next to it. Don't be afraid to tell these stories your friends and family and get a feedback from them. See, Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, the key to success is repetition, repetition, and repetition. And I totally agree to that. After your little storytelling, usually comes the company presentation, followed by some questions at you like, why are you the perfect match for that position? Why that company? And what kind of qualities you bring to the job? And that is the perfect opportunity to show that you are very well prepared and know everything about the company, the task in the new job, and also the requirements in that job. And then you reflect these informations in your answers. You don't have to tell a story about everything in your answers, especially if you're not wired like this. Just keep it authentic and interesting, but most important, stick to the plan and reflect that informations. At some point in the interview, you will come to the organizational questions, such as your work permit, your movement, what will be your salary, or how many days you will have holiday. And yes, these are the most critical questions in the interview. And you need to do your homework here. Of course, everything is a little poker, and not everyone is an expert in negotiations. And yeah, the most important aspect in these questions is that you show that you want their job and not because of their money. If you would like to get more information on negotiation techniques, please watch out for my next videos. Last but not least, you will get almost casually the question, do you have questions? And this is not the time to be shy or show disinterest in not asking any questions. What kind of question? I will leave that up to you because there are so many possibilities. What you should definitely ask is how long the hiring process will go and when can you expect an answer from them. After you finish these little last questionnaire, you can kindly repeat that you really would like to work for that company and then shake everyone's hand and thank them for their time. Well, I hope you got some good information from that video and you will get at the end the job through this video. Stay positive and see you in the next video.